Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I had a request this weekend to do something that I thought, let's wait till the beginning of next week to tackle this issue. It is regarding some of the final thoughts and values for the Danger Store, which, as we know, is going away relatively soon, in that we have 2 days and 12 hours left on the Incursions Danger Room progress, 2 days and 12 hours time of recording this left on the side quest for the month of March. New content is coming, and even though the stores usually last longer than the content ends, and as you can see, this is the case again, we have 9 days and change for the store ending instead of 2 days, so it's basically a week longer. You still can't really gain more danger currency if you can't run the Incursions event. So I wanted to talk about everything I've spent so far on it, but also let you know that I had a little bit of a dilemma within my own account. You see, I just did 8 zones of threat level 5. Barely, thank God that Hercules' health was there. Barely got past the boss without getting knocked out. And you can see that I gained another 406 danger room components. I am going to go to the next zone just for fun and then see what happens after that. But that's not going to be part of this video because that would be a waste of your time. So I talked about weeks ago how the best values in the Danger Store were things you couldn't normally get in other components in the game. You can get 4-star shards and 5-star shards quite easily. The Tier 4 class Catalyst selectors are one of the greatest values that I wanted to save until this video. The 251 purchase price is amazing. Now, this, at first, felt like a pretty dang terrible value because 15,965 Danger Room currency is a lot. However, when you factor that into the price of a fully formed Tier 5 class Catalyst crystal that definitely has 0 selector, it's all RNG, suddenly, I would argue, unless you've got at least half the classes out of 6 that you can afford to have this land on, it is a better value for your rank ups and for your guaranteed plan in the game to buy a 50% selector than it is to open a 100% crystal. So I am passing on this. Notice that I have already bought all the 6-star 6-stone crystals, the Tier 6 basic, the Tier 3 alpha, the cheapest of the Tier 2 alpha, and I believe some Tier 5 basic. Didn't buy any gold, though I can definitely understand why some of you would, given that gold can be tough to get for free in most non-arena opportunities. And then, yeah, some Incursion health potions, and especially all the Incursion revives should be what you all want to target. But in the meantime, I'm going to do something that I've been excited to film in this video. And that is I'm going to get the 50% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Selector, of which I will select the class I have the least of, which is 1 out of 8, and that is the Mystic class. And I just formed one thanks to that. I feel like I had about a 0% chance to get that in the crystal, based on what the RNG usually gives with the class that you have the least of. And then that gives me 5,000. Huh. Well, it's interesting because all 10 of these are like half that price. And so what I'm going to do is fill up my Tier 4 class Catalysts. And I like to go down the line and try to get to 30. Unless there's a specific class I know that I'm going to need. But right now there isn't. So I'm going to get to 30 or close to 30. And just go down. If I had a class that had like, I don't know, 10 less, I would have put all 10 into that class. But I'm doing pretty good in terms of what shape I'm in for Tier 4 class Catalyst. So here we are. And it has been a really good use of my Danger Room currency. Now, I still have about 2,500 left. And some people have said, Prof, I find the best value for that to be specifically the 1,500 6-star shards. And that might be a read, but I'm going to hold off for now on that until the end. So, the final Danger Store A+ values, I still say, Tier 4 class Callus Selector, the big purchase being the 50% Tier 5 class. And of course, if you don't have the progression for some of these, then you're looking at me like it's irrelevant. Skip the Tier 4 Basic, the Tier 1 Alpha, get the fully formed Tier 5 Basic, get all the Incursion Revives and Potions that you can purchase if you're planning on especially doing a Legend run, and then the 6-star 6 stones, even the 6-star 6-stone crystals with the Tier 6 Basic and the Tier 3 Alpha, and the cheapest Tier 2 Alpha. That's my store breakdown. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.